Hello, hello, I'm live. How's everybody doing? I I just grilled salmon. Let me turn off my YouTube side. Okay, so there I turned that off. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I have one watching. Thank you for being here. I have sweet potato and I have salad. My salad, broccoli sprouts. And I'm going to see if this, well, first I'm going to let me light the candle and play my flute first. It takes a lot to put all this together, you guys. It does. So I apologize for being late. And I'm going to, these are the candles my son found for me. Garbage. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This is the one the wick is low on, so this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. That one's not gonna go. Okay. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Okay. Hey, hey. Look who popped in while I was lighting my candles. Hi, Elsa. Hi, Elsa. Hi, Anthony. How are you guys doing? I want to. Oh, I'm going to show you this. I want to show you something too. But this is the salmon I'm having, and it says grill whole fillet for 25 to 30 minutes. So from thawed. So I thawed it in the not the microwave, in the fridge overnight. So, but let me tell you guys, I work Monday through Thursday. This was my second week, and I worked 3 days. My first week I worked 2 days, and so next week will be a full week of being a nanny for 4 days, and I work Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. till 3. So it's like the perfect job for me. I'm so excited about my job. I love my job. The baby is so sweet, and I don't like it when my camera does that. Stop it! Stop it! I don't like it when my camera does that. But I came home from work yesterday at 3. Um, I was so tired. I have not been sleeping well, you guys, and I don't know what it is because I take this medicine that helps me sleep. It's a mood stabilizer from when I was diagnosed bipolar, and it's a very little amount, but it helps me sleep. But I've been waking up like every 2 hours, and I think it might be menopause because last night I was sweating too. I was sweating and sweating and sweating. Um, so last night I had some sweat, and it was really cool. It really cools off nicely at night, usually here. Um, so so I had some night sweats last night, which can also be menopause. But anyways, when I came home from work yesterday, I noticed um, one of my tomato plants was completely gone. You guys have been worrying. I've been saying I need to get, not worrying, but yeah, worrying me. I got little green tomatoes on my tomato plants. I want to show you guys. And so I'm like, I need to get some chicken wire so the critters don't get them. Well, I came home from work yesterday, took a look at my little garden, and guess what? Whole tomato plant was just gone. The other two were still there. So, and I was like exhausted. I was like, Ann, what time does the store, the hardware store close? And he said 7. I'm like, I need to run over there and get some. So this one that was right here just disappeared. It's just gone. Whatever got it just took the whole plant and ate it. And so last night I was gonna go to Ace Hardware, but I was so tired. I was falling asleep. I was sitting watching you. I was lying in my bed watching YouTube, and I was falling asleep. So I asked Ian to go. So he went and got the chicken wire and made me those 2 things for my other 2. Because I'm like, if I leave those, I bet the other 2 will be gone. whatever took them. I don't know if it was a deer. I was gonna ask Patty. I probably will still ask Patty, but I was asking her something else today, but I'll probably ask her about that. But what would just take the whole plant? Ate the whole plant. The whole plant's gone. The soil I put there is very, very loose, and I guess, and it probably just started eating it and just took the whole thing. So that was insane, and it must have been full because it didn't touch the other 2. Isn't that crazy wild? So last night Ian got me the chicken wire and made the the cage around them. So it's crazy. For watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. I hope you all are doing well. Let's open up. Now let's open up my sweet potatoes here. Let's see how the fish looks. Let's see how the fish looks. I hope it's done. 25 minutes. It should be done. Oh, it looks good. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it now? It looks done. It's not the pink salmon. I'm going to take a whole thing here. Yeah, good. I'm afraid it's sticking to the foil. Is it sticking to the foil? I might have to. Ow. And ow, hot. Yeah, it's kind of like sticking. I'm gonna have to eat it like right out of the foil. It's kind of sticking to the foil. I'm gonna take the other end for Ian. I'll be right back, okay? Hold down the fort for me while I'm gone, Elsa and Anthony. I'm just going to take it in. 2 watching. Why? Why 2? Ah, butter. I'm getting butter on my pants. No. Not good. Right back. Okay. I got butter on me. All right. How's it going? You guys, don't leave me now. I'm going to pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this food and all the good things you've given us. Please bless my children, my grandchildren. Bless all these YouTube followers and subscribers here. And thank you for them. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. And I love sweet potato. I have sweet potato too. This is my first meal of the day. I love sweet potato. Yum, yum, yum. This was frozen, and it was cheaper than the fresh salmon. But I noticed, and I don't know if it's because it's Atlantic. I think it says Atlantic. No, wild caught. Wild Pacific. I don't know why it's not pink. Does anybody know why it's not pink? It tastes good. It tastes good though. Yummy. Before, so some of the butter leaked out of the foil. Oh my gosh, and it made the I don't like the skin. Does anybody eat the skin? I don't eat the skin. It made the grill flare up. I have this tea, which is good, and it's caffeine free. It was Ian's tea, Good Earth. I think he got it at Costco. And I also have a salad. Yum. When I'm at work, I've sometimes had, when I'm nannying at my nanny job, I'll have a little snack before noon because I get hungrier because I got up earlier, and I get hungrier just because usually I don't do a lot. I like meditate and read, and sometimes I'll walk, but that'll be right before I eat. Like sometimes I would walk at like 11. But at work, I'm doing more. It's pretty physically demanding because I'm carrying the baby around and picking him up. And like I've learned I was picking up the baby and then trying to undo the baby gate. I'm like, why am I doing this? This is not good. And they have stairs, so I have to take him upstairs to go when he goes down for his nap. And it's really pretty much, it's like the perfect job for me though. I so love my job. I'm so thankful for my job. Um, I started thinking yesterday, I'm like, they may have another baby though. That may make it more, it'll still be a perfect job because I feel like it's just such a good fit and they're such a chill and such a calm, nice family. Good energy, like Pam said. So much good energy. So they went last week. They were on vacation, so I was off. So I didn't work Monday, so I'm kind of like really easing into this job because the first week I worked 2 days. This week I worked 3 days, and next week will be a regular week. I'll work 4 days, 7 hours from 8 until 3. So it's just like I can't imagine. This is why. Oops, my wax paper's blowing away. I don't want that to blow away. This is why I keep telling y'all I believe in a higher power, because to me that's evidence of it. I'm like, I didn't even like, I couldn't even imagine just a more perfect job for me. I couldn't imagine it. I would have said, well, it has to be more than one child, you know? Like, it has to be more than one child because I don't deserve to just be a nanny for one child, you know, or, you know, but I am. And it's good. And I really, really like it. Oh, I love sweet potato, y'all. Do you like sweet potato? I love sweet potato. So, next week's the first week I'll be working Monday. So I'm going to go back to going live at 5:30 Pacific time. This is so good, you guys. Do you want some? Here, take a bite. I haven't watched Brooke of Girl in the Woods in a while, but it's a good channel. That's what she says. She gives her YouTube people a pretend bite. And so I went back to work this week on Tuesday. Last week we painted because I was off. And that was really perfect too. That, like I said, I can't even plan this stuff. Have you guys seen the Amazon people that deliver in their cars? I haven't seen that before, but I probably do it everywhere. But I just noticed it here. In the Tesla. That Tesla just delivered something to my neighbor. Yeah, there was someone in my nanny neighborhood in a car like mine, and it said Amazon on the front of it. And I was like, yeah. My son-in-law used to work for Amazon. And my son-in-law in Philly. I don't think he liked it, though. So Monday, during my live, a coyote came and got a squirrel right there on the hill. And I was like, I wanted you guys to be able to see the bird feeder. I was thinking of moving the table over and sitting so you could see behind me in case it happened again. So you'd be able to see what was going on. But I think if I had been where the coyote could have seen me, he probably would not have gotten it. I don't know. Maybe, but maybe he would have. I'm not sure. But it's kind of hard because to get in that position, the tree is right there. See if I turn this way. And the tree is there. And I have to really get out of my gazebo. And then the grill is kind of in the way. So I can't really get to where you can see it. I'm saying the sweet potato is like my dessert. Oh, but so there's a lovely I got these blood oranges at the produce. There's a lovely produce stand on my way to work. So I got more avocados, and there was like one that was ripe that I put in my salad. And I got these blood oranges, and I got strawberries, and I got apricots, and they're so good. These are blood red oranges. I'll have that for dessert. But sweet potato is very sweet too. Good. You guys, I've only been in California 11 weeks. That's why I'm so thankful that I got my house and I got a job. And I feel hopeful that my son will get a job soon too. And I'm going to get the title to the house in my name. But I'll have to pay my taxes. So I'm going to put the taxes. I'm going to have to put my taxes on the house on a charge card. But so I'm thinking I'm probably going to do that next week. Get my house in my name. Because I get paid. I got paid today. I get paid every Friday. So I'm so thankful. And this is why, you guys, I believe in a higher power, because higher power, the universe, whatever you want to call it, works things out for me. And I'm so grateful. This is sesame ginger dressing. And here is my salad. I got broccoli sprouts on here. Like I said, I got avocado, fresh from the produce stand. I had got organic romaine hearts. And they're getting a little bit brown. And my son grows these broccoli sprouts. Are you guys still here? Say something in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Who is still here? Oh, you went to the farmer's market yesterday. Yeah. This is a local family's produce stand. And the little girl that rang me up couldn't have been 12 years old. She might have been 10 years old. I almost wanted to ask her. I didn't ask her though. But her mom wasn't even around before the teenager, the older child, rang me up. But this time it was the 10-year-old. I know her mom was somewhere nearby, but I didn't see her. But she knew her whole script. Is there anything else you'd like? There's a 50-cent charge for using a card. Is that okay? She did really good. I told her when I was done. Knockout ever since what? Knockout ever since what, Elsa? I've already had to refill my bird feeder. They're chowing down on that bird feed every day. I want to tell you guys about the naked pastor, because I was going to talk a little bit today about my religious journey and like that I am an ex-evangelical, but I do consider myself Christian now, although I'm kind of embarrassed to say it because people lump us all with the oh, you went to sleep. And the naked pastor, he was studying to be a pastor, and he became an artist instead. His stuff is really cool. He's in Canada, so check it out if you never heard of him. He does a lot of political cartoons. And so, yeah, that's what I was thinking of talking about today. Oh. And I like the New Evangelicals channel. I still haven't found out what this tree is. You guys, if anybody has any ideas, or tell me, how can I look it up? I still don't know what this tree is, but it's dropped so many leaves, and I tried to vacuum them up, and it was bad. I tried to vacuum my porch. I broke up the leaves and spit them out. It was bad. It was bad, you guys. It was bad. Bad, bad, bad. Blower. Yeah, I hear a blower too. I think. I don't know what that is. Every time I go live, something starts going on over that way. The maintenance people's barn is just down the road right here, and the pool is there, and so they're bound to be working on something because they're always keeping up with everything around here. Really. Now, wait a minute, Elsa. Elsa, are you saying blower because you hear it? Or were you suggesting for me to have the leaves blown off? Because maybe I should go get that guy and say, hey, can you blow these leaves off my patio? Yeah, when I took the baby for the family's privacy, I'm not saying his name on here. But I took him out for a walk and they were doing maintenance, doing the lawn next door. So it's like, let's go right across the street because that's going to be loud for you. So I take him for 2 walks usually, and he has 2 naps. And he's learning things because he's right at that age, almost a year old. I won't say his exact age anymore either. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. But anyways. So my lettuce isn't as fresh, but it's because I got organic, I think. So many. I'll when I finish my salad, I'll show you the bird feeder. Okay. I'll suggest. Okay. I wasn't sure. I'm like, you can hear the blower. Do you hear the blower? Because I hear the blower. Yeah, on my side. Let me show you. Yeah, I thought of the blower. But I'm like, of course, I don't have a blower. I think I can ask them maybe. I don't know if there'd be a charge or what. I can ask if they can come over here now and again and blow the patio off with the blower. I want to show you Well, they fly away. Those little stinkers. The little stinkers. If they notice me, if they don't notice me, they won't fly away. But see? Yeah, they fly away. That's funny. Let's wait. See if they'll come back. So they're there. I just filled that up. Like day before yesterday. You see how it's almost empty? So when it was right up here where the coyote got the little squirrel, right up there by those rocks on Monday. So yeah. So see how pretty it is. Oh, when we went on a hike. We went on a hike Monday. Since I was off Monday, we hiked at Woodson Mountain, and there's this thing called um, potato chip. Maybe I can share one of the videos. I can show you. I haven't edited it yet. Um, oh my goodness. This made me so nervous. That's Ian on the potato chip rock. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's trail. It's called Potato Chip Rock. It scared me. What song? Gotta think of the song. Let's see. I wonder would it. Oh, Mount Woodson Trailhead at Lake Poway. Well, it says that Mount Woodson is in. I'm not sure. At some point on the trail, we crossed over. It was 4 miles we went, and I was proud of myself for making it because it was uphill. We weren't going to go the whole way at first. We forgot our water and all of that. It says the summit is in Ramona. That's funny. And we we got a selfie. Hmm. Let me see. Hmm. Trying to pick a song to put on there. Two watching. Are y'all getting bored with me? I didn't have time to put any makeup on, but mascara and lipstick, which is gone now. So long recovery from everything. Um, please continue to be with Elsa, Lord, and strengthen her and keep her well and strong. I pray in Jesus' name, amen. So it made you tired just to go to the farmer's market. I'm sorry. I'm glad I got this job now, you guys. My hip, arthritis in my hip has been bugging me. And I felt like it would be good for me to go for a hike. So we kept driving by this place where people were hiking and we didn't know what it was. It's like, what are all these cars here? And like, there must not be a parking lot here. And we drive by it every time we come back home. And I'm like, let's go hike there. Because Sunday we went to the beach for Mother's Day. And um, and so I said, I'm off Monday. Let's go hike it. So we did, and I'm glad we made it all the way to the top. And we met this young couple from New Jersey visiting her. They were visiting her brother, and she was expecting. I didn't realize that at first. She was expecting, and she was hiking this trail. I was surprised we made it to the top, and we wouldn't have seen because they got away from us right away. Because I kept having to stop and rest, and Ian was very patient and waited for me, and I didn't think we made it, but I was like, gosh, as long as I have a rest, I think I could make it. So I made it. I'm still standing. Oops. Gonna get a copyright strike. Oops. That's Elton John. Um, I forgot to get a Mother's Day selfie. And we were hiking. Monday, Mount Woodson. So look for that video to be coming up. It was such a beautiful hike. It was such a great view, and each view was like better. We were up so high on the mountain. And it was really cool. It was such a cool hike. Hey, did you guys hear? I forgot to tell Ian that I saw this. Did you guys hear that there is a volcano underwater off the coast of Oregon that may erupt soon? I'm like, whoa. What's that? Did you just get out of Oregon just in time? That's kind of scary. Like, could it cause a tidal wave on the coast of Oregon? Did you guys see that? I forget where I saw that, but yeah, this was after we did this after I went live on Monday. We went and hiked that mountain. So like I have more makeup on here than I do right now. And I don't usually put on makeup to hike, but I had makeup on from the live on Monday. So anyways. Yeah, I'm sorry you're having such a long recovery from everything. And so I was thinking again, because like my hip has been bugging me. I'm like, it's a good thing I got this job now, because I won't, and I hope, and hopefully I feel like I'll be able to watch him, you know, I hope I'll be able to watch him until he goes to school. So that'll be cool. And, you know, if I were much older and having, but I'm going to be working. I was looking for a place to swim. So you guys, Wednesday, I went into the town by where I work to try to find a place to swim that I could go to and swim after work. But I don't know. I might find a place that's closer to here, because I'm pretty wiped out after 3. You know, I'm pretty wiped out because I'm getting old. And so I'm really glad I got this job right now. And it's like I get to be a grandma and I'm getting paid, you know, and it's cool. And that's what's always happened. And this is another God thing. Okay, you guys, this is another God thing. Like, I can be so down on myself because when you've grown up around narcissists, you know, like my dad and then my husband, and I realized, you know, some of my siblings are, and then my grandmother was, and I believe my grandmother was, but so, and she could be negative, but she could be positive sometimes too. But and I can be so down on myself, but and be like, oh, you know, my kids have rejected me. I was a bad mother and blah, 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 blah. And then I can't get a job, you know, at a restaurant or, you know, in retail or in, you know, in 2014, from like 2014 until 2020, really. No, until 2019, I'd say. Yeah, from even before that, 2013, probably from 2013 until 2019, I was looking for all sorts of jobs. And even when I started doing Airbnb, in 2017, I was still looking for a side hustle. I was still looking for a job, because it was when I got the job doing Airbnb that I applied for the job at Chick-fil-A and didn't get it. And all these things, like, I feel like now, if it doesn't work out, it's not meant to be, you know? I really, really believe that, you know, and it takes away like the anxiety, like I did have a lot of anxiety getting the lifeguarding job, but I'm like, if I don't get it, it's not meant to be. But I really, really wanted to get it because I felt like that was an accomplishment, that I passed the shallow water lifeguarding, Red Cross shallow water lifeguarding course. But so I got the job doing Airbnb, and it wasn't really until later that I realized, I'm like, this is what I was doing as a mom, you know? And it's like, They're saying I didn't do this well, yet other people are paying me to do what they're saying I did wrong or badly. And it's like, hello, who's wrong here? And that's what's really so cool. And that's what's so cool about me getting this. And it was just because so many expenses came up with buying the house, and then my taxes ended up being a lot. And that was in April too. I'm like, let me get on this Care, because I started to get on the Care app, but I was so upset in 2019 because of how my kids were treating me that I didn't even want to watch little kids, because it always watching and seeing little kids reminds me of when my kids were little. So it always does. And so it kind of was triggering, it makes me remember them. And then it would make my heart hurt again, because some of my kids aren't talking to me. And I didn't want to do it before. I couldn't do it before. I said to my son, and I've said to other people, there's so many birds. There's a bird over there. Can you see it? Oh. You can see it. See it. I said to my son, I said, where was I going with this? That I didn't look for childcare, because I could have gotten a job probably at a daycare. One of my Airbnb guests that was regular, she worked at a daycare. And I'm like, I probably could have gotten a job at a daycare. But you know what? I wasn't meant to find a job, a long-term job in Georgia, because I wasn't meant to stay there. I was meant to leave there in 2020. I really believe that. So, yeah. Let me see. So when this book is when I was still very deep into evangelicalism, and I was very into converting other people and thinking other people needed to be converted. And I don't believe that anymore. So I consider myself still, it's funny, I consider myself still an ex-evangelical, but on the other hand, I believe I still believe in the God of the Bible. I don't believe the Bible is inerrant, though. Jesus never said that. I feel like it's inspiring. It's inspired. It's got a lot of history in it. It's got a lot of bad things in it too. So especially the Old Testament. The Old Testament is so violent. And there was something I was going to share with you. I found this book at the Under 5 store, and it's so cute. It's got these adorable these beautiful pictures in it. You need to learn how to reflect your thoughts just the same way. Select your thoughts just the same way you select your clothes every day. This is a power you can cultivate. Elizabeth Gilbert, Eat, Pray, Love. See, that's a good quote. You are never stronger than when you land on the other side of despair. Nothing is worth more than laughter. It is strength to laugh and to abandon oneself to be light. Frida Kahlo. But one I was thinking about today, and I've heard, it says it's Soren Kierkegaard. I didn't know that. I've heard Joyce Meyer say this many times. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. I heard that from Joyce Meyer, but it says here it's Soren Kierkegaard. So, yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot lately because I'm going to... This is my journal from a year ago, you guys. And I try to read back from a year ago. And I was just flabbergasted because, well, I knew this, but I mean, I don't know. It just it brought it home more, I guess. So I was reading in here, and a year ago, I was in Philly visiting my daughter and thinking I might move there. And I went and visited the beach in Jersey, and I went to Barnegat Lighthouse. I have a video. Maybe I can find it. I'll find it and drop it. From the Jersey Shore when I was there last year. And I was just flabbergasted to read it, my journal, and I'll read it to you guys just a second. But I'm going to find this video first. I went to Barnegat Lighthouse in New Jersey. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. Wait, let me show it to you. Let's see if I see that coyote again. That was insane. Okay. There it is. Barnegat Lighthouse. No, we do it like this. It's better. Yeah. So, but I was even more flabbergasted when I was reading my journal. Let me stop this. Okay. So there's that. Let me stop sharing. There. I'm going to share that on my... New Jersey. So thank you to everybody who watches the replay. I appreciate it. So, but And also, oh goodness, so much. I was just so flabbergasted. I was like, oh, I forgot that was when that happened, you know? But, and I have here that on Mother's Day, I was at my daughter's in Philly last year, and Ian FaceTimed me. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. It is so crazy. So I like to read because I forget the stuff. I forget all the stuff, little stuff that happens, and I write it down all in my journal. And so it's great to look back. And I has also had forgotten I was doing and it's good that I was doing it. I was doing the Lisa A. Romano. Let me drop that link. Lisa A. Romano course last year, something that I started a couple of times but never finished. I still haven't finished the end. I still haven't finished the end of it, to be honest. But I did. I finished a lot more of it this time than I ever have. But she's made such a big difference in my life, Lisa A. Romano, and just teaching me how to not be, evangelical, and teaching me how to be spiritual instead of being just nothing. I came close to, I was so angry, you guys. I was so angry at God. I came close to saying, like, maybe I'm going to be nothing at all. Maybe I'm going to be an atheist. Because that's how mad I was, and how, like, when you stop, because I feel like when you look at it, when you're looking for God, you see God. And when you're not looking for God, you don't see anything. Wow, did I just say that? That was profound, but it's true. Have you guys ever seen the movie Wide Awake? It's really good. It's really good. It's about a little kid who's like searching for God, and he's in a Catholic school, and it's this really cute movie with Rosie O'Donnell in it. Let me give you Lisa A. Romano. Channel. So yeah, I forgot that I was doing her course too. And you guys, what I've been kicking myself for too much. I've been beating up on myself. I'm like, why? I went through an abusive relationship for over 30 years. Why do I continue to beat myself up? Because part of it, that's a current event right now. You guys, believe Cassie, because the trauma bonds are real, the codependency is real, gosh, I'm probably going to be praying about this trial too. I watched The View, and so they started giving like little updates, and Sunny Hostin is a lawyer, so yeah. So I've been beating up on myself that I was like doing nothing. I mean, and that's like what my daughter's bad attitude was. You were just sitting. I just invited you here because you were sitting in Denver alone doing basically nothing. Okay, for one, I was not alone. Like, I consider Ian and Albert are my two kids. Ian and Albert's not my biological kid, but Ian and Albert are my two kids that treat me the best, that are respectful. And so I wasn't alone, even though Ian had gone to Oregon. So first of all, I wasn't alone. That was when I had a job. So I definitely wasn't doing nothing. I've never been doing nothing. That's what I thought about that too. I beat up on myself because I always feel like I'm not doing enough. And that's from the narcissist. That's from my dad too. And that's from my dad, and that's from my husband. Like, you're never doing enough. It's never good enough. It's never enough. You have to do more. You have to try harder. You have to do better. You have to, it's like horrible. It's like a hamster wheel. You run, and you're never running fast enough. You're never doing well enough. You never are making enough money. You never are, and it's like, for my ex to say, you have a job and it's, raising the kids, and then saying at the end, she won't get a job. And it's like, what the, that's like so effed up. And it's so messed with my head for so many years. And it's like, why am I doing it? And Lisa Romano, a lot of narcissistic abuse channels talk about this. You start gaslighting yourself, you start telling yourself what the narcissist told you all those years. You're not good enough and you're not doing enough. And, and for my daughter to say, you were sitting in Denver alone, the only reason she invited me to live near her, she said, was because I was sitting in Denver alone doing basically nothing. And I want to say, F you to my own daughter. I've never been doing, when? Tell me when in my life was I doing, I got married at 19. I had a baby at 20. I had 4 more kids after that. I've never been doing nothing. I mean, since I was 12 years old, I made a bundle, that's what I was saying on my, to this family that hired me. I'm like, I've been babysitting since I was 12 years old. I have 5 kids. I'm like I'm a baby expert. Okay. When I, when I had my own kids, I wasn't doing it for money. Basically, I was swapped with other moms. I was always like, it seems like I always had 5 kids in my house, even before I had the 5 kids myself from my own body. So, hey, hi. Is your name, I don't, and forgive me if I've asked you this before, is your name El Capica? Can I ask you what your name is? Is it, or how to pronounce it, if that is your name? So I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. El Capica. Is that Hawaiian? Is that Hawaiian? El Capica. Okay. El Capica. Did I say it right? But so I was just astonished at reading this journal, and I was saying a year ago, this is what I said. This is what I prayed in my journal a year ago. Lord, if it's you guiding me, I can live near here. I was in Philadelphia area I was at my daughter's, because I was like, I know like God will work it out. If this is what he wants me to do, I can do it, even though I was always wanting to move back to California, right? Okay, good. Thank you. So it is, and it is Hawaiian. Okay, cool. That's cool. So, so this is what I prayed to God, because he'll make these things clear to you. I said, Lord, if it's you guiding me, I can live near here. Please make it clear to me, Lord. I think I can. That's what I said when we were hiking the hill. Oh my goodness. It was so I'm going to show you the pictures I just posted on here. Uh on I just posted on Instagram. I'm going to show you the pictures. But I'm making a video. Oh, your name is Renee. What does it mean? Message. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. So this is what I was praying in my journal, and this was right when I went to the lighthouse on the 14th of May. I went to the lighthouse. It was nice. I'm tired earlier. It's 9:39 p.m. I went up that lighthouse though and drove there and back. It was 1 hour and 39 minutes about. So double that in over 3 hours of driving. I am not sure I should move all this way and still be that far away from Claire though. Lord, please guide me. Please, please, please. And I feel like he did. I think it could have gone better at Christmas though, but it went how it went. And yeah, I'm going to show you the pictures I just. Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, so this is my my journal is with the Little Mermaid. I got this at Walgreens. I found this journal at Walgreens. Um, so anyways, I keep kicking myself for not leaving Denver sooner, but I got the job and I feel like that having the lifeguard job for 9 months helped me to get the nanny job now because and I'm still supposed to be certified. I don't remember stuff good. I want to get re-certified in my certification for the CPR and all of that for the lifeguarding course. It expires in September, I think, September this year. So I'm going to get recertified in the CPR, but not as a lifeguard though. I'm not going to be a lifeguard anymore. I could never be a lifeguard in the ocean. Now my son could do that. I think he's thinking about all sorts of things. He's been applying for all sorts of things, and I feel like he's going to get something soon too. Because um, I just feel like the way things have been falling into place, like that we're supposed to be here, and that's why things are falling into place. And because you want to run away this Christmas, not for real, for real. Oh, goodness gracious. I just closed my browser by accident. What in the world? What in the world? Did I go away when it did that? I don't think so. I think you guys just went away. But you want to run away this Christmas, but not from your family, not from your immediate family. You want to go to Hawaii? Are you going to go to Hawaii? I want to go. I still haven't been to Hawaii. So I should go sometime when you can show me around. Oh, I want to ask you something. So I don't know whether it's okay to say your name that you told me. I guess what I'm trying to say, El Capica, because I feel like I'm saying that wrong every time I say it. Maybe I'll just call you that. What should I call you right now on here? On right now, what can I call you here? Because I don't want to say that name here if you don't want me to. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I'm reading back through what happened in December too. It's like wild what's gone on in my life. That's why I need to keep writing. And so now I have a day job. You know, they say don't quit your day job. Now I'm not going to quit my day job, even though I quit the lifeguarding job, but it was time for me to do that. And see, I didn't get a permanent, long-term job in Denver because I wasn't supposed to stay there, you know? And so, yeah, that's good. I was gonna cut the orange and show you the blood orange. These are the blood oranges I got at, wait, do I have a knife though? I thought I had a knife. Though. I think I might have accidentally taken it in. You can see if I can peel it. But it is blood red orange. And they are yummy. Need time to save it? What do you need? You need time to save up to go. I do too now. That's why I'm so, that's one of the things I beat myself up is for spending the money from my mom and dad, and giving it away too. I gave a lot of it away. But I need to stop doing that. That was meant to be, money is meant to be spent, but special things can be saved up for. I'm working 4 days a week, 7 hours a day, and it's 28 hours a week. Starting next week. I'm so blessed. You guys, I told my new, that's a good orange. I have another one. Maybe I'll eat that too. It's a blood orange, locally grown. So I do have $10,000 left that I put in a CD from my dad's money. So I do have a little bit left. I have to pay the taxes though on my house. When that CD matures, I might use it. See, my arthritis in my hand is acting up. So what I would do is, I don't think, I'm not going anywhere this year. I wouldn't be able to afford to go anywhere this year, but maybe next year. I was getting so palsy with the people in the YouTube community that all turned on me that we were planning a trip to Hawaii with a girls trip to Hawaii in that YouTube community. And then they all just turned on me because of that one YouTuber. That's another thing I was going to talk about, why I believe in God, because karma is real. I always tell people karma is in the Bible, but it's a little bit different. It's you will reap what you sow And all those people, just about every single channel that bullied me or participated in the bullying of me, or condoned it or whatever, all those channels are dying. And the guy that started it all, his channel, he had a good channel. You guys, he had a good channel, and he has members, and he got monetized and all of that. And but all those guys, their channels are dying because God's karma is definitely real. You don't have to get revenge, because they will reap what they sow. They will reap what they sow. And so it's like almost like purple. Can you see that? It's so good. So good. I'm glad I got these. It's so hard to decide what to get. They have so much stuff. And have you ever heard of a jicama? It's in a little book that I read to the baby, my baby, that I'm a nanny to. Oh, and I'm going to teach the baby to say red, because it's easier to say than Susan. And my name is not Susan. No, my name is Susan. Just joking. Just joking. My legal name is Susan. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Oh, when I was bullied on YouTube, that was it started in November 2021 and went on into 2022. And it was really, really painful. And it's all on my channel. I talk about it on my channel. And but I got them to take their videos down eventually. The last video was taken down last November at was it last November? Wait. Yeah, it was. Gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, that wasn't really that long ago. November. Hey, Valentina. Hello. Hi. So good to see you. Thank you for being here, Valentina. This is my friend in Italy who I saw in 2023 when I went to Europe. And, that was another thing. That was another thing that made me believe in God, because how that worked out. Because I was like, I knew I was supposed to go, but then it's like, I messed up again. I chose this sucky travel group. It's called Remote Year. I don't recommend it. It was recommended on 30 and a Wake Up, but I don't recommend it at all. It's called Remote Year. Unless you're a millennial, I really don't think so, but definitely not the Lisbon group. I was in Portugal, and they didn't really take care of me at all. They didn't really care about me at all. I didn't show up to the things because it was partly my fault. And that's why I felt like I couldn't really complain that much, because it was partly my fault. I didn't take an adapter. And so my phone ran out of charge, and then my phone and my computer ran out of charge. And then I was stuck. I was stuck and I didn't have, this comes in and going out. I'm sorry. Is it on my end? Is it my fault, or is it on your end? Is it your phone, Elsa? So yeah, so my phone died, and then I didn't show up to the events they had, and they didn't come looking for me, and I didn't end up having a roommate that I thought would be helpful to me. So I joined this group so I wouldn't be alone in a foreign country, and there I was alone in a foreign country, but Valentina rescued me. I went live and Valentina said, "Come to Turin. You can stay at my mom's place." And it was awesome. And that was like that was God, and Valentina was God's angel in rescuing me from Portugal. I saw some things in Portugal and I went to the beach and it was very much like the beach in California. It was beautiful. It was really beautiful. And I went to see a castle in Portugal too. And then I went to London and I went to Abbey Road Studios. I went to the Beatles studio. And I had a shorter trip. I was gone 2 weeks. And it was fun. Fruit from farm market. Did the fruit make you sleepy too, or you just got tired from going to the farmers, from going out? Yes, it was. Like, I need to drop a video. Let me drop a video of Valentina and I. Let me show you a video of Valentina and I in Turin. Let me look it up. All these weird things come up when I put in redheaded redemption, redheaded, I don't know, stepchild, I don't know. Oh, Italian. All my Italian food came up. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Okay, let me show you. Let me do it like this.
Okay.
Blowing bubbles.
Wow.
And in the fountain. It was so hot there. Yes. Are you going to come here?
Stop it. Wonderful. Wonderful.
It feels so good. Let me stop. Wait. And there is the
Biden. Democrats dodge bombshell book claims that party members shielded the public from concern.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, are you gonna come here? What are they advising? Are they advising your residents of Italy to not visit? I hope not. I was, again, like when I went to Europe, a lot of times, you guys, I have been clueless. And really, it like there is some truth to the phrase ignorance is bliss. Because I've been very like naive, like when I went to Europe, like somebody said to me, like afterwards, a couple Americans said to me afterwards, "Oh, I wouldn't go. They hate Americans. And like it did seem like the man in Lisbon that drove I guess I didn't tell that part of the story. So I got in a Uber in Lisbon, and the man pretended not to speak English he kept my Uber running. I went back to my it's like an Airbnb that I was staying at, and I was tired. I was unpacking. I fell asleep. I got up. My Uber was still going, and they charged me 100 euros. The Uber driver. So I think maybe he did hate me, and I got my money back from Uber, thankfully. Oh, you'll come here. Okay. I'd like to go there too. And I found a group. I found a group that was going. Let's see, but I wouldn't go alone again. I honestly wouldn't do that again. That was crazy. And I went because I thought that I was going to be with this group, and then I wasn't with the group at all. I only met with them I only met up with a few of them on 2 different occasions, but I didn't really like that group. Next time, I think I will know the people I'm going with and all of that, because I have had too many roommate situations, even when going on trips, like when I went on the Mexico missions trip. I had roommates that yeah, organic rosemary to make olive oil. That sounds good, Elsa. So yeah. So like, yeah, that is one of the main reasons why, like, I still believe in like a higher power, but I don't like too much organized religion. And I've been almost going to church. Like you say, I look up a gay church to find a not MAGA church. And I found a good church in Colorado that way, finally, that was not MAGA. Because yeah, you need to come see California. It's so beautiful here. I just love it here. And mostly the weather is great. It was nice that it was hot for Mother's Day. I mean, I almost went in the water. Ian didn't go in the water though, but at the beach, because the water still is really cold, but it was warm enough to go in the water. There were people in the water. You're so, yeah, I'm so glad I did too. Yeah. Yeah. I need to, let me read a couple poems. It's 1:30. It's 2:11 here. I've gone for an hour and 33 minutes. Oh. Let me find. Let me read this one. Maybe I'll do my double video. This is my book. So this this book came together in 2015. I didn't really leave my religion, as I say, until 2019, when I got so depressed, because all 3 of my daughters weren't speaking to me. So this was before, and I was still quite, and I even have a mention of like the first, maybe I'll say this one. I'll say the Fisherman poem. I really don't I had a hard time deciding like what to do about with this book, but I still stood by like the storm poem, and I still believe in prayer and all and everything, but in a different way. Hey, Pam. Hi, Pam. Oh, my friends are here. I'm so excited. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks, Pam. My son wants to find a couch this weekend. So we'll have to see if we find something. Because we're trying to be more economical, since like and it was kind of cool that I got the job and then I got off for a week, because you guys, I was holding back on painting because I was like, we don't have, not only do I not have time to paint, and then the painting was kind of like, I was telling Pam this, it was kind of like triggering to me, because like the painting with my ex, my ex is really anal about painting, and oh God, he's anal about everything, actually. He's just a pain in the rear. He's a pain in the anal. And so the painting was kind of triggering me, and then I was just like, it was stressing me. And around the time we painted my room, and then I had to do my taxes, and the money thing was stressing me. And then I was just like, oh, we don't have time, and we don't have the money to buy paint. We don't have the time. I have to get a job. I'm stressed. I'm getting, I had to be, and listening, like I have the link to Martha Beck below. Martha Beck is so awesome, and her book Beyond Anxiety is, I think it's her latest book too. It's her latest book, Beyond Anxiety. I'll do better than just putting the link. Google Martha Beck. She's my new guru. I mean, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Is that what you got? Did you get that at the farmer's market? So you got so sleepy because you got tired from going to the farmer's market, but also from having something to eat, and then you go to sleep, right? One day, this last week, my baby, I was off on anticipating the nap time, and I waited a little too long because he fell asleep on his walk when I took him for a walk, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to mess him, because he's so his mom took him to a sleep thing, and he's just so good about everything. My baby is so sweet natured, and he's freaking awesome. My job is awesome, you guys. This baby is awesome. And so, but I sort of miscalculated. So I took him on a walk, and he fell asleep, and that was his afternoon nap. For his morning nap, I went up, but I think I took him upstairs to put him down for his nap. I laid him down to change his diaper, and he fell asleep on the changing table. And I'm like, okay, I'm being a little bit, I need to take him for his nap earlier, because I don't want him to, they're supposed to, because I'm sure they probably said that in the sleeping thing that she did. And she's like, that's why he knows how to settle himself down and go back to sleep. And he knows how to settle himself. And so it's pretty awesome. It's just an awesome job. And you guys, I'm going to be making more. And this is what I told the couple that hired me, that my alimony is going to run out and going to stop in 2028. And so I need to start making that money, and I'm going to be I will be making more than my alimony is. So it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. So wait, what was I going to do? I was going to do a double video. Now it's added to my Amazon list. Yes. Yes. It's so foreign to me to have someone value me, you know? Not eat batteries out of power sleep. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, the Martha Beck. Yeah. I'm trying to get into that book and that you told me about, Pam, and I'm gonna keep trying, but I'm not. I want to get another Martha Beck book because she has a lot of them, and like her first book is and her link is right below this video. It's one of the first links, and my links are all below if you want to subscribe to me on I was going to show you my Instagram. If you want to subscribe to me on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, the link to my blog is below. The link to my website is below, which I forget about that. I have that charge every year, and I keep my website even though I don't know. I haven't changed it very much. I should go in there and edit it. It's like $275 a year. All my links are below for my PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. If you'd like to help Red with her channel, because I'm still not monetized. That's another thing I noticed in my journals is I would write down, because it doesn't tell you like on a scale, like you were at this many watch hours here and you're at this many watch hours here. It just tells you where you are right now. So you guys, in December, I had the same amount of watch hours I have now because they're watch hours within a year. So it's like I'm never, it's like I'm on that hamster wheel again, you guys. And I don't want to be on that hamster wheel. But anyways, I just feel like it will happen when it's supposed to happen and I will get monetized. But 2,134 is about how many watch hours I have now. And you have to get the watch hours within a year. And I have been almost to 4,000 watch hours within a year. Back when I was in that YouTube community, before they started bullying me, or even like right after they started bullying me, I got a lot of views from them bullying me. Actually, in 2021, 2022. Look at my, if you want to see some of my past videos, you can give me watch hours now by watching my old videos from 2021, 2022. If you want to see some of the people that bullied me, they're right there on my channel, you know? I mean, I remember when Glenn used to come to my lives. Glenn, where are you? And Glenn said, I don't want to know who they are. And I'm like, you just watch my past videos. They're on my videos. But anyways, well, more so like the first bully, I'm more so on his videos because he wouldn't like lower himself to come on my videos. But anyways, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yes. And he's like, he can settle himself. My Claire Bear, my middle daughter was like that, but she used to suck her thumb. This was something I was going to say to the mom I work for. I'm keeping their privacy, so I'm not saying the names or anything. So, but my mom was very against passies. So my baby, the baby I nanny, he does take a passy, and I really think it's better because Claire Bear would suck her thumb, and my mom thought that was better than she thought a passy in their mouth was ugly and stuff like that. But Claire got sick a lot when she was a baby, and she got this rotavirus, which is awful, which is from touching your it's supposed to be from your poo-poo, but I don't think she touched her, but she would just the germs, and she would put her finger in her nose and put her thumb in her mouth like that, and it was very, and the pediatrician saw her do that and said, this is bad, this is bad, spreading germs all over, from her nose to her mouth and wherever her hand was. Thank you, Elsa. So so I think it's better with this baby, the baby I'm watching, that he takes a passy than his thumb. But my mom was just very negative. And my mom wanted me to do cloth and I did do cloth diapers with my oldest too. For a little bit, not the whole time. Cloth diapers are so much work. I had a diapering service though with my oldest son, with Teddy, and so you'd put the diapers out, and they take the dirty diapers, and they'd bring you back clean diapers. And then we had this wrap. Instead of pinning them, we had this diaper wrap thing that would Velcro, that you'd put the cloth diaper in it. And they didn't turn out. My oldest two are the most spoiled, rotten, spoiled, entitled millennials you have ever seen in your entire life. I'm sorry. My bad. Let me show you before I read I'm going to read you two poems from the 7-Story Tree. But let me show you I want to show you my Instagram and the pictures from our hike on Monday. Yes, go to lives and click on popular, and all my old lives come up, and they have some of them, 200, 300 views. Yeah, I was popular. You're gonna be popular. I was popular. So yeah. So I've been almost up to 4,000 because those watch hours are within a year, and now I'm just trying to get to 3,000, and that's not even to get ads, you guys. That's just to get memberships. What I really wanted to get is ads and get the 4,000. And I had almost 4,000 watch hours within a year's time, but I only had 500 subscribers. It was like insane. Like, I can't win for losing. And then YouTube changed it so you could get. And so now I've been to 500. I've been past 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. So I could have been monetized back then if the rules were like that back then, but they just changed them recently when I didn't have as many views, because I didn't go live as much. For a while I didn't go live but once a month, because the bullying caused me so much anxiety. I wanted to quit YouTube. Yeah, cloth diapers. They keep moving the ball. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they keep moving the goal. Yeah, that's insane. So anyway, so that was like, I was like astonished when I looked at that. So I would time to time write it down in my journal. And so this is my journal from December, because it's good to look back and go over what went right, what went good, where was I at this time, And then that just astonished me because Pam, I was looking at my journal a year ago, and I was in Philly visiting my daughter, and I was thinking of moving there, and I went to Barnegat Lighthouse. And it's like, now everything has changed. And it's like, and I've been here 12 weeks. Next Tuesday, I will have been here, and I already found a house. You know, my son came here first, and then we found a house, and then I got a job. And I'm just like astonished that all of that. And because of things falling into place, that's why, you know, and then like when I left Georgia, things just fell into place. And that's when I was away from God and saying, look, I'm an agnostic now. I don't, you know, I'm done. I'm done with all this evangelical stuff. And I am done with the evangelical stuff. But I still believe in God because like, he's always been there for me. And I'm also just happier having faith. I'm just happier having faith, you know, maybe I'll find out I'm wrong. You know, and if you're gone, if when you die, you're just gone, how are you going to know you were wrong anyways? So keeping the odds in favor. My adult children are spoiled. They don't pay any bills. Yeah. I'm sorry. How old are your children? Alakapika. I say it different every time. That's one of the things my kids and my ex would. Yes, faith gives you hope. Exactly. And I feel like it is a decision. It's a decision. You can have it or not, you know? You can decide to not have faith. I'm just happier having faith. It's like love. It's a decision. You make a decision, a choice to love someone. And you make a choice to have faith in God or not. And I'm just happier having faith. And plus, I feel like I see evidence in the Bible. In Hebrews 11, it says faith is the evidence of things unseen. And that's why, like, I'm just like astonished at everything falling into place. And it's like the same as in 2020. I was like so depressed and down in 2019. And then 2020, I sold my house. I was scared all along the way, though. I was scared like it not working out. I got a fly here, but I don't care, you know, my stuff that I'm done with, but I don't like flies. It's like in 2020, it working out. Like I sold my house in August. And then September, I left Georgia. And the whole time I was on that hamster wheel, I was like, hurry up. I got to find a RV. And when I was like, okay, chill, whenever I slow down and be more mindful at things, that always gone better. So August in 2020, I sold my house. In September, I left Georgia. In September, also my dad passed away. And I felt like that was insane timing too. It was just that, you know, I felt like that was God too. So, yeah, I have to be in the right state of mind to look back at old journals. Fighting old memories are hard. I feel encouraged, you know, especially looking back at that I was in Denver. I kind of get stuck places, not meaning to, but I kind of get stuck places. I definitely was stuck in Georgia. But so I was going back to 2020. In August, I sold my house this is 2020. I sold it to an investor in Israel who bought it sight unseen, just saw the video with the realtor. So, and then September, my dad passed away and I left Georgia the first day of fall. October, on my birthday, it didn't just happen to be on my birthday. It ended up because the bank was closed on Columbus Day. My birthday's October 13th. I bought my RV, and then November, even after falling, I fell and cracked a rib. I fell on my face in St. Louis. Went to the Ark in St. Louis, and I was going to look at And I had a feeling I was all excited and I fell flat on my face in St. Louis and cracked my rib. It was so painful. And then in November, I fell and broke my kneecap. And so I was like, so disgusted. I was like trying to like, hurry up, 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 hurry up. You know, and it's just like, why am I rushing this? Why am I rushing this? Because when I looked back and I was like, every month it was a new thing. I voted in Illinois. I voted the first time for a Democratic candidate. I voted for Biden. I'm not ashamed to say that. And that was the correct decision. I wish I had voted for Hillary in 2016, but I didn't vote at all. Yes, I said that. Yes, I believe that. So yeah, thank you. Okapika. Okay, thank you. I want to click on, yeah, that's true. Yep, that's true, Pam. So yeah, and then November is when I left St. Louis and went to Denver to see my son to see Ian for Thanksgiving. And we had an awesome Thanksgiving. Awesome Thanksgiving again, like when we went to California in 2015. And it's just like all along, you know, I've always been like naive or not, you know, not wanting to be negative and not wanting to say that my Claire Bear is being disrespectful, but she was. She was. And yeah. But Ian's always treated me way better than the rest of my children. And so we had a good trip when he was in college to California together. And we're having another good trip to California together. I need the number to that investor. You're so ready to leave Georgia. Oh, I was so ready to leave. Oh my gosh. I was trying so, and again with the timing, with God's timing, you guys, I tried to move to Nashville before I was even divorced, you guys. I wanted to get out of there because my flee, like, you know, the responses to trauma and the freeze, flight, fawn, they're all F's. So I do the fight, I'll do the fight, I'll do the fawn, I do the flight a lot. I do a lot of running away. I do. And so much so that I've often asked, like, was it wrong to run away at that time? Like when I left my brothers, and it's like, no, I should have left there sooner. Just like I should have left Georgia sooner, but it wasn't the right timing because when I was trying to leave before my divorce wasn't final yet. That was not a good time to leave. I couldn't rent. I didn't have a job in Nashville. And I really had my heart set on California. That's why it didn't work out for me to stay in St. Louis. I in no way, shape, or form wanted to stay in St. Louis. Like there's nothing like St. Louis. Ugh. Sorry, no offense to anybody from St. Louis, but it's just like there's no pretty. It's okay, but it's nothing spectacular. But and St. Louis kind of reminds me of Philly. It's just like a dirty old town. It's not that pretty. Denver's beautiful, and Denver's like seems like sparkling clean compared to Philly and St. Louis. I'm sorry, but it does. It's just everything's. The weather is so wonderful in Denver. It's just sunny and gorgeous. It's cold, and there's no beach. But anyways, but yeah, That's how it went in 2020. It's like I sold my house August, September, I left Georgia, October, bought my RV, November, I sold my car too. Sold my car. I voted in October. And Gladys and I went to these birds. It's just so busy around here. I'm out here in nature. We went to Branson. We went to Branson in Missouri around my birthday in October. We voted early. I got Gladys is a few years older than my she's 40 now. Gladys is 40-year old, but she's just a few years older than my oldest child, and she had never voted. I got Gladys to vote for the first time, and I got her to vote for Biden. She's like, oh, maybe we better make sure we get this guy out of here. We better make sure. Okay, maybe I better. Yeah, so I got Gladys to vote. So we voted early, and we went to Branson, and I had bought my RV, and then November I left. I broke my kneecap. That was what made me wait too. But all the timing was just. And then when I got to California to my brother's, my sister-in-law was ill, and it was just the right timing. I didn't need to be here longer. I didn't need to be here shorter. I was out here in California for the last month of my sister-in-law's life, and like, who plans that? It was the middle of a pandemic. LA was in shutdown. It was ridiculous. She was trying Joyce, bless her heart. She was trying to find a place for us to go for me to get a haircut, because I had this short hairstyle, and it's like I get it cut every month, but I couldn't get a haircut because everything in LA was closed down. You can see my videos from when I was in LA there, from December 2020 till like April. I did a lot of traveling. I went back to St. Louis for a month, like to be by Gladys, to watch her dog for her when she went on work trips. And she went, is that might be the one she went to Alaska? Let me think. No, that wasn't. It was August when she went to Alaska. But yeah, so a lot of stuff. Oh, your fault. Oh, I'm going to pray for Elsa again. You're not able to go to the doctor still, Elsa? Lord, please be with Elsa and give her wisdom and heal her, Lord, from her fall in January. Thank you that she's okay, Lord. Thank you for hearing our prayers, Lord, and getting her through things like hurricanes and falls, and continue to guide her and be with her, Lord. I pray in Jesus' name. Yeah. You haven't heard of fawn? Oh, fawn is when codependent thing, like, let me, I'll do that for, that's what they're doing with Trump. That's what they're fawning to, oh, whatever you want. They kiss the ring and kiss his butt. Good little narcissist. Do whatever you want. So, you haven't heard of fawn? Yeah, fawn is when you go along with it. Acquiesce is when you acquiesce. Let me show you my Instagram. And then I need to read you a couple poems and go. Here's my Instagram. It's Redheaded Riding Hood. I'm Redheaded Riding Hood on all social media. My name is on, this is my son Ian on the potato chip rock. I was so scared. I was so scared. I didn't want him to go over there, but they're like the other couple there with their brother, the young couple. They were like about his age. There with the girl's brother said, you can go up on it. You can get on that one and go and jump to that one. And she's like, I'll take your picture over there. And I'm like, I'm not going over there. And this is Ian and I. Mm-hmm. I was like, it wasn't. I missed the Mother's Day picture, but yeah. Anyways, so check that out if you want. This is my painting from my friend Diana in Philly. This is my garden, and see, those are the three. I'm going to share the pictures of my tomato plants. So it was this one over here on the one on the left that was just completely gone when I looked yesterday. The whole tomato plant gone. Remember when you told me what to do, Pam, to do the chicken wire? Well, Ian got the chicken wire last night and put it on the remaining two because last night that one tomato plant disappeared. Well, I don't know if it was last night because I haven't been looking at them every single day, but I was like, oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me. I couldn't believe it. It was just, these are plants. These are flowers around here, around my neighborhood. I just love flowers. See, so Ian was like, you're not going to do any more, you're not going to grow anything else, or, like he meant like vegetables. And I'm like, no, I want to do flowers. So this beautiful cactus flower. So anyways, check that out if you're interested. You just got mail for health work on brain. Huh. Oh, so you are going to go for like tests or something? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean, Elsa? Okay. Well, we're going to pray for everybody when I'm done. And I'm going to say my fisherman poem, and I'm going to say 2 poems from this, from the 7-Story Tree. Let me start my double video. Doing a double video again. I'm live and I'm filming a poem from my book, The 7-Story Tree. This was when I was evangelical and Christian. I am now an ex-evangelical, but I am still a Christian. I still believe in God. I still believe in Jesus. I still have Jesus tattooed on my hand. I don't think we need to evangelize, though. But I'm going to read a poem that I wrote when I did believe I needed to evangelize. It's called Fisher Man. The man is capitalized because it's about Jesus, and it does mention hell in this poem. But I usually cross it out when I sell a book. When I sign a book, I cross that out because I do not believe in. There are links below. There are links below the live video about that. But good night. Good night, Valentina. Valentina's on my live and she's in Italy and she's going to bed because it's very late there. Thank you for coming in, Valentina. Fisherman. And again, I wrote this when I was in a different belief frame of mind. Good night. Good night across the pond. Good night, Valentina. Fisherman. They've got to believe, I said to God. The Bible's true. They'll go to hell. But I don't believe in hell anymore. Trust me, he said. You mustn't yell. But God, they could die any day. They've got to believe. I must show them the way. That's very codependent. Trust me, he said. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Fishing is a passive sport. Settle down, Susan. You're rocking the boat. I dreamed of fishing and realized God brings them to you, the bait he provides. Do you have something they'll thirst for? You must be salt, but I am the door. Trust me, live a holy life. I still believe in this part. Always be ready to give a reason every day and every season. That's what I'm doing today, right now. Hold forth the truth and never be a stumbling block to those who would come to me. And the verse I put before this poem is the fruit of righteousness is a tree of life, and he who wins souls is wise. Proverbs 11:30. But I still believe like you attract people by what you are, not by what you say. So anyways, don't say that no one cares for you, because that's not true, because I do and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. I'm still here. I just said that to end my short video. Wait, let me do another one, and then I'm gonna, and then I'm going to, I want to do the unlimited one. Unlimited. This some of these verses were from the Wicked soundtrack, and some of these are from a song by Eminem and Sia called Beautiful Pain. I feel the burn, watch the smoke as I turn. This is a quote from that song. I feel the burn, watch the smoke as I turn, rising a phoenix from the flames. Wait, let me start the video. Here's a poem I wrote a while back, at least 10 years ago. I feel the burn, watch the smoke as I turn, rising a phoenix from the flames. This is a quote from the song Beautiful Pain by Eminem and Sia. And I put this quote before the poem. I feel the burn, watch the smoke as I turn, rising a phoenix from the flames. I have learned from fighting fights that weren't mine, not with fist, but with wings that I will fly. This is the poem called Unlimited in the Seven-Story Tree. Unlimited. Throw the match, set the past ablaze, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. My tears have turned my heart to rust. Sometimes I don't want to go, but I must. Everything's on fire. It was literally and figuratively on fire. But I really can't go into all of that. But everything's on fire, like the woods, the summer he came home. There's a burn ban until October. No matter, don't mind, no fine. Crash, crash. It's smashed, totally trashed. That old dream has died. He said he loved me, but he lied. The white picket fence, which is funny because I have a white picket fence now. What? white picket fence has gone up in flame, and I'm the only one to blame. I am suffocating, desperate for air. The wolf chews off her leg to get free of the trap. I am Red-Headed Riding Hood, and I'm the wolf. Figure it out. They're just waiting for her to snap. Her wings were clipped and burned, but now her fate has turned. Who died? I did, because they hurt me so bad. It's like they murdered my past and threw dirt on my casket. How curious to be free. There are no strings on me. My future is unlimited. To the sky I will fly so high. Looking down on the ruins, I find him there. This time I won't come crashing down to the ground. I will glide with the wind's currents, blowing here and there, flowing in the spirit. You hear the sound of it, but cannot predict where it will leave its effects next. That's from John chapter 3, about those who are born of the Spirit are like the wind. And also there's several quotes from songs. One's a Jonathan Thurin song. Jonathan Thurin and what's her name? I forgot. Another Christian singer that's a song called In the Ruins. You'll find God in the ruins. And there's also from a song called Mockingbird by Bright Light Baby and Kevin Max. A song called Mockingbird. The line, and there's quotes from the line from the song Beautiful Pain, and there's just a lot of things. And then things that I'm sharing, things from my life that I can't really share the whole story, but stuff that happened and I can't really share the whole story. But yeah. Bye. Okay. Rabbits ate my flower. Rabbits ate your flower bulbs. Oh my goodness. Wow. We have everything here. So squirrels. So on the hill right here where I could see it when I went like that, a coyote got a squirrel when I was live on Monday. And there are rabbits. I don't see as many rabbits here. There was a ton of rabbits in Denver. So many rabbits. Oh my goodness. So many rabbits. Oh my goodness. But here I see a lot of squirrels. There's so many birds. There's rattlesnakes. There's, like I said, coyotes. There might be mountain lions. I was talking to Ian about that on our hike. I'm like, what do you do if you see a mountain lion? Is it like the same as a bear? Like, what should you do? He's like, don't turn your back on it. And I'm like, yeah, I know you're not supposed to run away. And I'm like, are you supposed to like make yourself look big, like with a bear, or what are you supposed to do if you see a mountain? Because I'm expecting like there's all these rocks and like you can just like imagine it. I have such a vivid imagination, anyways. I can just there's got to be mountain lions around here. There must be tarantulas. I see something that looks like a squished tarantula over there. And I was like, Ian, is that I'm like, thankfully, I didn't see a lot of them. Thankfully, they're not like rabbits or squirrels, I guess. They don't multiply a lot. But, we would occasionally, from time to time, my mom said she killed one it was on the faucet for the hose. And she had to kill. My dad was out of town, so she couldn't get him to get it, and she killed it herself, and she was very proud of herself. So she always told that story. Poor tarantula, right? Okay. Anthony, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to everybody who's watching the replay, who's going to watch the replay. I get most of my views on the replay, so thank you so much. Says 5 watching now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching now. I like having people here when I'm live, and I appreciate y'all. And I also appreciate people watching the replay, because I do get the majority of my views on my lives on the replay. So we got Elsa, Anthony. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to. Why is that is so annoying? So annoying. Okay. El Capica. I'm going to pray and let you go. I've gone 2 hours and 21 minutes. Wow. Lord, thank you for these friends and followers. I pray that you would be with them. Please continue to be with Elsa and help her in her health. Please heal her and give her clear mind, and just guide her about her health and things that she can do. And thank you for watching over her and being with her. Please bless her children and her fur babies, and continue to guide her, Lord. Please bless Anthony and his family, and thank you for him and for moderating. Please bless his channel and bless his family. Keep him safe as he travels. Lord, thank you for Ilka Pika, Lord. I pray that you continue to guide her, bless her, her spouse and her family, and guide her about travel plans. And when, Lord, help us to trust your timing in what we do, Lord, that you care, Lord, and help us to continue our learning. Thank you for Martha Beck and what she's taught me, Lord, and that things that the universe wants to give you what you ask for, but you need to be at peace. Lord, thank you for giving me peace and all the things. Thank you for my job. Thank you for my house. Thank you for Ian arriving here when he did, and helping me with all the things with the house and painting and the chicken wire and everything, Lord. My car. And thank you for him, Lord. And I know that you have a job, the right job for him soon. And thank you for that, Lord. Please bless the family I work for, and thank you for them. Please bless Valentina and her family and be with her, and thank you for her and for her saving me when I was in Europe. And please bless Pam, and thank you for the help she's been since I got to California, and continue to bless her and her family and her grandchildren. And thank you for continuing to guide us all, Lord, into your love and peace, and guide us in resisting this evil administration, Lord. There's just sometimes no words, Lord. Thank you for channels like Park Rose Permaculture, Lord. Thank you for Politics Girl, Brian Cohen, Tennessee Brando, The Midas Touch. Thank you for all these channels speaking out. Thank you for The View, even, Lord. And please help us in resisting this evil administration, Lord. Help us to go to demonstrations. Help us to write our Congress people. Help us to go to town hall meetings. Help me to get involved in a local group like they're called Indivisible. The group I shared the link to is called Indivisible. And please help those countries at war, Lord. Please be with the people of Ukraine and Zelensky, and please help the people of Gaza. Lord, my heart just goes out to the world, Lord. And I just pray you help us in this country, Lord. I pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. It's 3:00, you guys. It's 3:00. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do, and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Bye. I love you. I will see you on Monday night. So Monday night, 5:30 Pacific time. So, and I'm working Monday this time. My first week of work, I worked 2 days. This week I worked 3 days, and next week will be my first full week, which is going to be 4 days from 8 until 3. So I'm excited, and thank you all. Bye. I love you.